After graduating from university, has your life been satisfactory? Do you still remember your ideals at that time?
毕业想玩吗？毕业了想先去旅游，然后当老师。毕业了先去西藏，然后回来再好好上班。
毕业以后去哪呀？
去深圳。
干什么工作呢？
强壮
卖这。
回去好好工作。真是上这咱将来过得好不好，一定要让娃成富二代。
回郑州。干什么工作呀？
做生意。
毕业上研究生啊。
上研究生准备干啥？
干啥？不知道干啥。
However, within just a short year after leaving campus, these people already have weathered faces. Those high-spirited university students are now left with nothing but desolation and wry smiles.
感觉工作不好找，然后找了以后有点亏，那么点工资，感觉自己都养活不了自己，然后就想提升个水平，有个更好的前景嘛。终于已经戒了，
真的是一点关系都没有。
理想和现实一点关系都没有。
理想就和现实不挂钩的，要继续实现现实。
基本就是变成物质上的追求了，已经没有原来像那么天真。
The experiences of these university students vividly record the difficulties of employment in China. Even today, their stories remain strikingly true. Some are full of ambition, hoping to find opportunities to realize their personal value. Some aim to advance further by pursuing postgraduate studies, while others, disillusioned by reality, choose to let their dreams fade away. This is Xiao Jun from Xi'an University of Posts and Telecommunications. Once determined to become a boss, he is now pressured by life to take a job as a real estate salesperson. The sales job is very demanding. On the surface, he has 4 days off, but in reality, his phone is on 24 hours a day. Regardless of whether he is resting or not, a call from a client means he has to rush to the store. At work, Xiao Jun takes clients to see houses. He tells them about the benefits of spaciousness in a house of over 100 square meters, but after work, he can only squeeze into a 10 square meter room, where even sunlight is a luxury. Watching his peers drive luxury cars to buy houses, he feels both envy and jealousy.
Whenever I see those young people in their 20s driving BMWs and Mercedes to look at houses, I feel quite upset. I think about what they are doing in their 20s, and what I am still doing in my 20s. It makes me feel very uncomfortable.
In university, he was a graceful young man playing the guitar and singing. Now, however, he has to give up his musical dreams and bow to reality.
Back in school, I was naive and didn't understand anything. I just played every day. After graduation, I realized that life in society is really tough.
Compared to men, women find sales work relatively easier. Xiao He, a cross-discipline car salesperson, already has tens of thousands in savings. However, the cost is a high work intensity, with only 1 or 2 days off each month. Even during her menstrual period, she has to work. Her daily transportation is the overcrowded bus, and even after getting paid, she can't bring herself to spend 10 yuan on a taxi. After graduating from university, she thought she would live well and be able to bring her parents to live with her, but reality made that impossible. Working tirelessly every day has made her numb to life. It is only when her parents come to visit that she feels a bit of warmth again. However, at the dinner table, the purpose of her parents' visit slowly comes to light. They constantly urge Xiao He to get married soon. Little do they know that their precious daughter has already been physically drained by work. Besides working, pursuing a postgraduate degree is also a choice for many graduates. For instance, Xiao Lin, seeking a way out, decided to continue with postgraduate studies. His lazy university life, where he used to get up at 11, suddenly turned into a life of getting up at 5 or 6 in the morning for his postgraduate exams. Xiao Lin's diligence might be driven by being cornered by reality. His girlfriend, Xiao Yu, didn't look for a job after graduation. Instead, she stays with Xiao Lin every day, preparing 3 meals a day for him in their cramped rented room. Without a dining table, they eat sitting together on a small stool. Loofah and eggplant are their daily staples because they are cheap, filling, and have a hint of meat flavor. When people ask Shaolin how long he plans to marry her, he remains silent, unable to easily make such a promise under the weight of life's burdens. Of course, some people refuse to compromise. Xiao Lei, a graduate of Northwest University of Political Science and Law, believes that becoming a civil servant is the only way out, so, right after graduation, he chose to participate in the National Volunteer Program. The volunteer work conditions are tough, with a monthly salary of only 680 yuan. But even so, he is content because, while being a volunteer, he can prepare for the civil service exam. In one exam, he ranked first in the written test but was eliminated in the interview just because he was 1 centimeter too short.
During the medical examination, my height was 169 centimeters, but they required at least 170 centimeters. As a result, I was eliminated. This incident was really a big blow to me.
Due to the volunteer contract only lasting 2 years, he will have to make way for a steady stream of new volunteers after it expires. So, he only has one last chance left. If he fails to pass this time, it will mean even greater pressure for Xiao Lei. Li Xiaoyun excelled academically in university, winning national scholarships and various awards, and serving as class monitor and student union president. But what he never expected was that his prestigious status in school would plummet after entering society. His rich academic record at school turned out to be worthless in the workplace. What the workplace values more are people with relevant work experience, not those without any social experience. When he first entered society, Li Xiaoyun also started a business. Using money from his parents, he opened a clothing store, but it closed within half a year due to the market downturn, leaving his shop without business.
I lost a total of 60,000 yuan in compensation. After settling that, I couldn't continue doing business anymore. Forget it, I'm not doing it anymore. Now I'm just looking for a new job, going to work. I've tried construction materials and selling houses myself, but I feel none of these jobs are suitable. They don't make enough money.
Luckily, his excellent handwriting provided him with a meager income after the setback. Setting up a stall by the roadside, he had to outwit the urban management officers every day. This has become his habit, and he dare not tell his parents about his current situation for fear of upsetting them or inviting ridicule from neighbors. At present, he has no clear plans for the future, only hoping to marry his girlfriend as soon as possible. He no longer pursues wealth and riches, just hoping for a simple and plain life. Compared to classmates who insist on staying in the city, Xiaolu is more sensible. After facing numerous setbacks in job hunting in the city, he chose to return to the countryside with his wife to become a teacher. Despite the meager salary, they are very loving. They got married and had children shortly after graduation, and the educational loans they had not yet paid off, combined with the wedding and the child's illness, have left them deeply in debt. They discovered the child's illness shortly after birth and traveled far and wide seeking medical treatment, depleting their savings and accumulating a large debt. Fortunately, as life gradually settled down, they are close to paying off their debts. In Xiaoyu's view, life actually consists of 4 stages.
The first stage is completing one's education. The second stage is getting married and having children. The third stage is working diligently to buy a house. The fourth stage is departing from this world.
Actually, back then, Xiaolu also had grand dreams. He wanted to become a writer. However, after being doused with the cold water of reality, he had to bow his head and place all his dreams on his son, just like his father had placed all his hopes on him years ago.
In the past, my father also loved writing and dreamed of becoming a writer, but he completely gave up on that dream when he turned 30. Then he started to nurture me, hoping to pass on this dream to me. Now, my own dream of pursuing this path has indeed been shattered. Once again, I have placed my hopes on my son.
But what worries Xiaolu the most right now is that behind him, there will always be new waves of talent emerging, ultimately leading to the shattering of any dream. This is the life that these young graduates step into after leaving the campus. They once harbored lofty ideals, believing they were unique and capable of changing the world. However, upon entering society, most conform to reality and become just another face in the crowd. Though more than 10 years have passed for them, the situation mirrors that of current Chinese university graduates. During university, we only thought about expressing ourselves freely, but in reality, graduation often means unemployment. It's crucial to have a clear plan for our lives early on, so as not to accelerate the shattering of our dreams right after graduation. Do you still remember your ideals right after graduating from university? Have you achieved them now? Feel free to leave your comments below and discuss with us. Alright, that's it for this video. If you liked it, please like and subscribe. We will continue to provide you with genuine reporting. Thank you once again for watching, and see you next time.